When it comes to ARK, spam is a necessity to defend your base from violent raiders. So we proudly present Top 10 Spam Designs on ARK Survival Evolved. What's going on, guys? It is the Outcasts, and welcome back to another video. Today is Christmas, and today is also our final video of 2020. Yep, you heard that right. No more videos after this, for this year, of course, because it's the end of the year. Starting 2021 on January 1st will be our first video that will be coming back, which is surprisingly on a Friday, which is a little weird, but okay, it meets our schedule perfectly. So your videos are going to be the same upload schedule, but we are having a lot of changes being done, so we will not get too much into that. It will get into that on our best of 2020 video with a teaser trailer of the new 2021 The Outcasts. We're rebranding the whole thing again, but this one is going to be huge. So I'm going to shut up and get right into the video. So I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to leave a like if you're new. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Now on to the video. So coming at number 10, we have this very simple and basic design, which is a 1x1 with a fence foundation on it, but you can upgrade it a little bit. So let's get right into this. If you go look over here, this is how you upgrade the foundation. It's very simple, very effective. You put a spike, surround it by some metal stairs, and it actually works out pretty well. So let me teach you guys how to build that. If you guys can't figure that out, it's pretty simple. It's just stairs, round it, fence foundation on it, put some spikes. Very effective if you spam tons of this all over the place, because people are going to be running into it while they're trying to raid, and it's just going to get in the way and just annoy them. Let's move on to number 9. So coming at number 9, this is one of my most effective ones that I have on here, because they're extremely cheap and these stop everything. They stop racers, gigas, anything that you can really imagine, except for titans, of course, but yeah, nothing stops those things. But anyways, if you look at this, it's very simple. You get a dino gate, put a billboard, spikes, and 2 bear traps in it. The bear traps, if they don't get blown up, which, yeah, it's 50-50 if they do get blown up by C4, but if they don't get blown up, the raider's not going to see it, depending on where you put this at, and they will fall right into it, get stuck, hopefully. And hey, if you trap one, you trap one, because just know you're going to spam a lot of these. But these are the most effective if they're built in walls like this. I recommend surrounding bases, especially if you're on official with these. These are very effective. I know the spikes may not work, so you have to build them a little different, but here's how you build it. You just get a dino gate, put 2 bear traps like this, then you put a billboard right here. Try to get it as centered as you can, and then you go ahead and put a spike in front of it like this. And then to turn it into a wall, you literally can just snap more gates onto the side of it, literally like this. It is very simple. Anyways, coming at number 8, these are very easy to build, very effective. If you build about 40 of them, it is insane how annoying that these things will get. Just make sure to turn them into ramps. If your computer is like not the best, make sure to turn them into ramps instead of stairs, because these stairs will cause a lot of frame issues with your PC. So that's another little building tip, just letting you guys know. Might do a video on that soon. But if you guys are watching this still, make sure to go comment like OC 2021 or like OC Christmas special, something like that. I don't know, all hearts should comment, because why not? That's how you build it. Very easy, very effective. Let's move on to number 7. Coming at number 7, these are my favorite things to build on PvP servers. They are the most annoying things to build, I will say that. But they pay off very well, because if you build a lot of these and then you have a picking war with somebody on birds over these, and somebody falls in one of these things, they get stuck, and it is the funniest thing ever. Especially if you're doing like a PvP like war, like if you're doing like a whole war on a server, like a 20v20, these are perfect to spam everywhere. Just make sure you spam more than just a 3x3, make it like a 10x10 or a 20x20. Just build them in random areas, big PvP areas, and it is funny to watch how many people get picked and then fall in these, and then everybody gets stuck and then they automatically die. They're amazing for that. But anyways, to build these things, you literally just... So what I do for this is I get a foundation. This only works on unofficial, by the way. Sorry about that. You can make it work for official though. So I build that, go ahead and get your fence foundation down there, build a little square, and then this is a little tricky you have to do here. Build it 3 up on each one. And then I actually messed up here and picked up the foundation by accident. So leave your first foundation, surround that, build it up, and then slowly build the foundation out more and more, if that makes sense. So while you're building it, it should look something like this, and this is very easy to expand like this. And then once you're done with it, expand your main foundation into the middle of all of these. The foundation should just snap right on, and it should work perfectly. Just make sure you build these 3 up high first before you do this, or it could mess up and destroy the foundation. It's weird how they work like that, but I just made these so that it just allows for more foundation support, meaning these are harder to destroy, if that makes sense. These also stop racers and not gigas. They don't stop gigas unless you put bear traps in them, but they stop racers if you build them 4 high. So I like that a lot, and you can just build these really anywhere. They're annoying to destroy and perfect for PvP. But anyways, let's move on to number 6. Coming at number 6, we have everybody's favorite type of spam, OCD spam. Oh, I love seeing this spam just because of how perfect it is. And if you see, this is the best way. This is as close as possible as you can get it to being OCD friendly. And I will show you how to do it. It's actually a lot easier than you think, especially with the pickup feature that ARK added. So here is how you do it. You get your foundations, and then you go ahead and literally place one down. I'll go ahead and put the fence foundation on first, and then like that, and then you pick up the middle one, and there you go. That's all you have to do. So I did it in a little like 6x6 or 3x3 sort of, in a way that makes sense. This is really it. That's it. It's not that hard to do. Very simple, very effective, and it is the most annoying thing ever whenever you place them really close to each other. Because if someone's trying to raid your base, it pushes them back. They have to have mechs to really get this whole thing, because the mechs are what do the most damage, especially for number 1. The mechs can't even really destroy those, but don't skip ahead. Yeah, you can skip ahead if you want, but just know, number 1, mechs can't even destroy. But anyways, let me not get ahead of that. Let's move on to number 5. Coming at number 5, we have made it halfway through, finally. And these are actually very good for official, so this is official for you guys, just know that. These help a lot to defend from racers, gigas, anything, literally anything. If you build them tall enough, it will defend from titans, and literally anything. Don't ask why I put the bear traps there. I thought it was cool looking at the first minute it would work, until I realized I literally built a cage, so the bear traps are useless. So ignore that whole thing. But anyways, to build these, it is very, very simple. You just get a foundation, get your double doors, just keep building up. That's about it. It's very easy to work with, very easy to build, very cheap, very effective. Let's move on to number 4. Coming at number 4, we have finally moved on to the turret stage. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Oh, can't they just outline or sight this with spikes? That's kind of the point. Here's the thing about these are meant for spam. If you build them everywhere, one of the towers is gonna kill somebody. So these things are meant to be destroyed. Just know these things will be pushing the raider back, because you know they have to deal with this. Most raiders are pretty stupid and won't even realize you can outline a sight it, because it's just spam. So you're gonna be like, oh, let's just soak it, there's probably not that much turret ammo, and then boom, you slot cap every turret. Then they have to go rocket run, and then they have to soak it. They'll be sitting there for hours on each spam. Probably won't happen. They'll probably just offline you, and you can't even really defend these things, because you know that's ARK now. At least from whenever I played it. I don't really play ARK that much. I only really make videos now because don't really have the time to do that, because ARK's pretty crazy now. Just know I might be making a series 2021, maybe not. You guys will have to stay tuned for that. These videos are just really turning into talking videos, aren't they? But yeah, here's how you build it. Very easy, very simple. If you guys want more videos of just me talking about random stuff while we're in the middle of builds, let me know down in the comment section down below, and I will keep doing this because this is kind of fun to do. So you basically just build the stairs, put the spikes on it, and just keep surrounding it a ton. And you build tons of these things everywhere, and they're effective, very efficient. These ones just cost a little more because, you know, you have to build a little 1x1s, electrical, yeah, all of that. But this is how you build it. Let's move on to number 3. Coming at number 3, we have this thing. I don't know what it is, but it looks very cool and is very effective. I took off the side just to show you guys what the inside looks like. This is only for unofficial. So basically, it is a foundation that is vault drops, but also serves as a turret tower in a way. So let me show you guys how to build this. So you just get your foundation, your pillar, place a pillar on the side, and here's a little bit of a tricky part. You have to build the vaults exactly so it covers the entire foundation, and then you have to destroy the foundation on the underneath, and all the vaults should drop down to the ground. But you need that second pillar there so you can place the foundation back in there for the spam. And basically you come up, destroy it like this. I'm not gonna destroy it, there we go. Destroy it, and then they drop down, and then now you're like, how do you get a foundation in there? It's a little tricky, you have to do it from the top. So this does work if you're on the ground on top. It's not just because I'm in fly. I've seen a lot of those comments that say, oh, well, why don't you do it on the ground? They work the same way. And then you place a ceiling inside, and then look, you can place a crop plot on top of the vaults, at least from what it looks like. It's not actually on top, but it looks pretty cool. And then I went ahead and put heavies on the sides like this. But I know what you're thinking, the Outcasts, how do you power this? I don't know. I just hide a bunch of tech jennies for my builds. That's what I do on the servers that I play on too. That's the best and most effective way for these type of spams. And it's 15 C4 per vault. So they have to destroy all 4 of these, so that makes it annoying to work with. But once they destroy one, they do get into the core of it, but that's not a huge issue, because if someone sees these things all over the place, they're going to be like, oh, really? Then they're just going to soak them instead of destroy them, so you can just keep filling them right back up. Coming at number 2 before you freak out, because I know you see this and you're like, whoa, that's a lot of resources. And yes, it is. But these are really only meant for blocking off cave entrances. For example, if you're too lazy to build a huge turret wall, spend countless hours farming for all these turrets, all this ammo, just build one of these things. They block off the whole turret wall. Just know it needs to be flat, or else they won't work the best for this, so you need to really be careful with that. But you place some spikes in front of them, get your dino gates to stop the racer raiding and all that, and it's very easy. So let me show you guys how to do this. You just get the fence foundation, then you place this and go down 8, and you can literally clip them onto the fence foundations, and then you can literally infinitely build it both ways as long as you want. These work very well for defending bases too if you're on like a big official server. I don't think that's actually, yeah, I don't know if this works for officials, so sorry about that, guys. But if you're on an unofficial server that has clipping enabled, don't mind this here. This is me being a ball. I placed it wrong, didn't even know. But if you're on a big unofficial server with clipping and you have a lot of resources to spare, build these things. These things are extremely effective because you have to destroy multiple of them to even get a racer or anything through to raid the base. And then after you have that figured out, this is literally how you do it. It's this easy, this simple. You just place them and they keep clipping infinitely. Look, it will infinitely clip. So you can actually layer this an insane amount of times if you're on unofficial. Like, it will keep layering more and more and more. You can literally have infinite layers, like on top of each other. You just need to build it right, and this is very, very, very expensive. This stuff is not cheap. It's like 2,000 ingots per gate or something, I'm pretty sure. But look how big that I made the gate. It is giant. So if you are big and have a lot of resources to spare, this is definitely the thing for you. Now you put your spikes in front of it, place your dino gates, and you are set. So let's move on to number 1. Coming at number 1, yes, I know, scary looking. It is scary looking. Don't mind my last video in the background over there, but it looks pretty terrifying until you realize it's actually very simple to build. Again, these are a little pricey to build, but if you really don't want somebody pushing on your base, you want these things. It is 62 C4 per 1x1. Yes, like actually, like I will show a video clip at the end. It took me 64 pieces of C4. 62, sorry, I said 64. 62 pieces of C4 to completely destroy it. If you do that with a mech, you will be hitting that thing for so long. Just boom, boom, boom. It will take forever. But anyways, here's how you build it. you have to get 3 layers, all each layered like a one thing down, so it should look something like this, and then you have to combine them all onto one foundation, which is a little difficult actually. But once you get that layered, you have 3 layers to work with, so you can build the walls 3 layers on each side, build ramps 3 layers on each side. You get the point. You can build tons of stuff on the inside. So I put a pillar, had ramps on all 4 corners, layered the walls 3 on each side, and then the foundations are 3 layered, as you can see, like this, and then the ceilings are 3 layered, and then I went ahead and surrounded it with fence foundations and then put railings to add a whole nother layer onto the thing, because why not? If you guys have been watching my videos for a long time, you know I actually built something like this in the past, but it wasn't the most effective. So here's the upgraded version. The old one I think was 50 C4, this one is 62. But anyways, let's get on to that video clip so I can show you guys that this is legit. So here's the video clip showing that it is 62 C4, but before this video ends, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope some design in here was able to help you, and you were actually able to build one of these to help your base. Let us know in the comments down below if that did happen. That would mean the world to us, to let us know that our designs are helping you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this year of content. 2021 is going to be an insane year, but thank you to all of you watching right now. Thank you, because you are the reason why we are kept going all year. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you're new, hit that subscribe button, and peace out.